Hey, welcome back to English with Billy, the podcast where we learn English and also learn about life. I'm Billy, your English buddy, your language coach, and your storyteller. And today we've got something really good. We're talking about cleverness, kindness, and knowing when to say something, and when to say nothing at all. It's one of those episodes that will make you think, not just about English, but about how we live our lives. So, grab a coffee, take a walk, or just sit somewhere cozy. And let's jump in. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jeff. You may have heard of him. Full name, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Yeah, that Jeff. When Jeff was a kid, he spent his summers on a ranch with his grandparents in Texas. He helped with chores, like fixing windmills and working with cows. And every day, they watched soap operas together. Shows like Days of Our Lives. Very dramatic. But here's the moment I want you to remember. One summer, 10-year-old Jeff was on a long road trip with his grandparents. His grandmother smoked cigarettes, and Jeff, being the smart little kid he was, had recently heard on the radio that every puff of a cigarette takes 2 minutes off your life. So, what did he do? He did the math. He counted how many cigarettes she smoked, how many puffs, how many minutes, how many days? And then he proudly leaned over and told his grandma, "At 2 minutes per puff, you've taken 9 years off your life." Now, what do you think happened? Did everyone clap for him? Say, "Wow, Jeff, you're so clever." Nope. His grandmother started crying, and his grandfather pulled the car over, quietly got out, walked around, opened Jeff's door, and said something that changed Jeff's life forever. "Jeff, one day you'll understand that it's harder to be kind than clever." Mic drop. Let's break that down. It's harder to be kind than clever. It sounds simple, but oh wow, it's deep. You see, being clever, being smart, being right is easy, especially if you're good with numbers or facts. But being kind, that's the real challenge. Kindness means thinking about other people's feelings. It means asking yourself, is what I'm about to say going to hurt someone? Cleverness is about what you can say. Kindness is about what you should say. And sometimes, the kind thing is to say nothing at all. There's another saying I love that connects to this idea. It's an old phrase, choose your battles. What does that mean? Well, imagine your life is a battlefield. Every argument, every discussion, every moment you want to say, "I'm right." That's a little battle. But here's the thing. Not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes it's better to stay silent, to let someone else believe what they believe, even if they're wrong. Why? Because peace is more valuable than being right. You don't need to win every argument. Think about this. Have you ever argued with someone about something small and it ruined your whole day? Maybe it was about who left the light on, or how to pronounce a word, or if pineapple belongs on pizza. It doesn't, but hey, we can still be friends, right? The point is, we have limited energy, so we have to decide, is this really worth it? Now let's bring in my man, Keanu Reeves, actor, philosopher, chill human being. He once said something beautiful. I'm at that stage in life where I stay out of discussions. Even if you say 1 + 1 = 5, you're right. Have fun. Let's take a second to enjoy that. 1 + 1 = 5? That's obviously wrong. But Keanu, he just smiles. He lets it go. Why? Because he values peace more than proving a point. He's not saying, let everyone be wrong forever. He's saying, not everything needs your opinion. Some things aren't worth the energy. Sometimes peace is more important than pride. This, my friends, is the ultimate power move. So what can we learn from all this? Whether you're learning English, building a career, or just living your life, these lessons matter. Let me share a few real-life situations where this wisdom shows up in class. Someone gives the wrong answer. You could correct them. Or you could let the teacher handle it. You protect their confidence. With friends, a friend is super excited about something you think is silly. Do you say, that's stupid? Or do you smile and say, cool? Tell me more. At work, your colleague makes a small mistake. Do you point it out in front of everyone? Or talk to them kindly in private? Online, you see someone post something you disagree with. Do you jump into the comments to educate them? Or do you scroll on, choosing peace? These are the moments where you decide clever or kind. And hey, since this is an English podcast, let me give you a few phrases that help you practice kindness in English. These are soft ways to disagree or correct someone. I see what you mean, but have you thought about, that's an interesting point. I wonder if, you could be right, I just read something different. See how gentle that sounds? It's like putting cushions around your words. Because kindness isn't about not saying the truth. It's about how you say it. Let's wrap this up. We live in a world that rewards being clever, quick answers, fast reactions, gotcha moments. But the people we truly admire, the ones we remember, are the ones who are kind. The teacher who believed in us. The friend who listened when we were sad. The stranger who smiled when we were having a rough day. Kindness isn't loud, but it lasts. So next time you're tempted to prove you're right or show how smart you are, ask yourself, what would Jeff's grandfather say? Maybe you don't need to say anything. Maybe the kind thing is the powerful thing. Thanks for spending this time with me today. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope it gave you something to think about in English and in life. If you liked this episode, tell a friend, share it, And remember to follow English with Billy wherever you listen to podcasts. And most of all, stay curious, stay kind, and keep practicing. I'll see you next time.